Virgo. Thanks for joining me at the Tarot Writer. I'm going to do your love reading for the month of July. So this is a love reading for Virgo. Let's see what we have for you today, Miss and Mr. Virgo. I'm going to do your energy, the energy between you, and your person's energy, past, present, and future, with a clarifying card and a topper. All right, everyone, if you have not done so already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this reading resonates. And please help me get to my first 100 subscribers. All right, so this is you as the moon Virgo. So maybe you're a little hesitant, or feeling a little anxiety, or maybe you're just kind of like going with the flow. This is for the past. You're using your intuition. Maybe you were feeling like not sure about the situation with your person. Let's see what the energy is between you two guys for your past. Okay, so yeah, something where there was like a silence taking place, maybe some healing, and you were very unsure about how to progress in this relationship because maybe there was some conflict. This Four of Swords is a card of healing and kind of like just stepping back and being quiet. See what we got going on with your other person, okay? Okay, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, but okay, so let's look at this as your past. So you have the moon, Virgo. And so what I'm seeing here is that maybe there was some conflict, there was some deception going on in the past dealing with this person. And you're not really sure how you want to proceed. With the moon card here, it's almost like that question mark card for me, that we don't know what's in our future. We just have to go by whatever instinct that we have. And it hasn't been all that bright for you. Like it's not easy. There's a little bit of murkiness or confusion in the relationship. And so with the Four of Swords between you and your person, that tells me that there's some healing that needs to ensue. Maybe this is like a hushed energy. Maybe in the past you both have been silent with each other. So maybe something happened between you two. And with the King of Wands here, the King of Wands is a really fun, great, charismatic, very highly sexually charged person, but can also be a philanderer, somebody who really loves attention and has an ego. So I can see why maybe in your past you have been unsure about this person. Maybe this person is always kind of looking for attention, and that could be a really difficult person to be with if lots of women like this person, or men. Okay, we also have the Six of Swords at the bottom, so maybe there was some kind of like departing of this with this person. Maybe it just didn't work out in the past. All right, so let's see what we have moving on into your present now, Virgo. What do we have here for your present energy? Yeah, okay, so again, there's a card of walking away. This person could have hurt you, your heart, not done right by you. These are, you have a lot of water energy right here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the Eight of Cups, I see that you're just kind of moving on, that you got what you needed from this person, you got what was presented to you, but then it's kind of like, all right, well, you need more passion, something that's a little bit more satisfying. All right, so let's see what the energy is like between you both right now, presently. So it looks like you kind of walked away, and let's see where the energy lies between you two. Let's see one more time. Let's see what we have. So some conflict. Even though you walked away, maybe it's turned this person's head around. They kind of rear their head and maybe see that you were a great person and they don't want to lose you. And it's creating some kind of conflict between you two. So before, they were all quiet, they weren't really doing much, and you guys maybe were just trying to feel each other out, but you actually made a move and you walked away. And I think all of a sudden that's stirring up all this energy. It's kind of creating some tension and conflict, which is good because at least there's movement. I always say, like, you always want some kind of movement. You don't want to be stagnant. And that's where I feel like you were in the past. There was like a stagnancy because you couldn't trust this person. This person is willing to communicate. They're looking over at you. They would like to talk to you and tell you how they feel. They feel that possibly you've got them all wrong, that you maybe had the wrong perception, that your intuition of them was incorrect or inaccurate, and they kind of want to come back and mend whatever this Five of Wands is. They feel like the energy between you needs to be resolved, and it looks like they want it to be resolved. This could also be the Page of Swords. They're having a new perspective on you, right? It's only until sometimes we put the pedal to the metal and we walk away, somebody all of a sudden turns around and goes, wait, where did my Virgo go? What happened? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, this could be a calibration, reconfiguring, like, wait, what's going on now? That things are kind of adjusting. This doesn't mean you're going to go back to this person, but there is actually some movement. There's some turbulence here. Okay, so in your future, we have you as the Queen of Swords, Virgo. So, you're seeing very clear. You are being very, very clear with your words and your logic and how you feel. You've reached a point of truth within your own soul. I think it's taken some time with the moon here to really feel how you feel about not just this person, but about yourself and your own needs and desires and what's going to satisfy you as a person. And I think you're recognizing that. You're seeing it in the, in the sword of your truth. And I don't think you're going to be messing around with any kind of lower vibration. So if this person is not right for you, well, let's see what the energy is between you and this person in your future. Right now, it's a little confliction, but one more time, two more times. We have the Hierophant here. Okay, so things are settling. They are going to be restructured with or without this person. So there was like this unattachment. You're being untethered with the Four of Swords, moving into actual action, talking, whether it's disagreements. But I think it's going to kind of like simmer down or restructure into something very different. Let's see where this, okay, we also have the Emperor at the bottom, so you could be dealing with an Aries. Maybe somebody is ready to be serious. Maybe they're ready to commit. Let's see what this energy comes out as the other person. We're also going to clarify and then have a topper. Let's see what this last card is for your person's energy. Okay, so they have the Star card. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But look at this future for you. So let's look at this bottom one, because this is where you might be moving on to. Okay, well, I like this, Virgo, very much for you, because this is actually really beautiful, because what this tells me is that this person could have been quite traumatized by your eventful leaving. And I think they really want to cleanse whatever has gone on in this relationship, and they want to start over. The Star card appears after the Tower, so something did come down, something was erased, and now it is in the point of being restructured. There is the potential for new solid commitment here, but it's only because you have changed your vibration, Virgo. You have said, no, we're not doing this anymore your way, we're doing it my way, or else goodbye. And I really sense that you guys are going to come together and find a position of strength and harmony within this new structure and balance of a relationship here. So this could be something really great for you, Virgo. I really love this. Let's now go back and clarify the moon. Why is the moon here for Virgo's past? Maybe there was a little deceit, some anxiety. You couldn't fall asleep because you're thinking about this person, what they're doing, what they're up to. Let's see, why is the moon here for Virgo in their past? Okay, yeah, maybe you felt like this person had you like running around inside your head. You were like daydreaming about this person. Probably there's some smoke and mirrors in this relationship, definitely. This person could have had a lot of options and they kind of pulled the wool over your eyes. I don't think they were being very open and honest with you. This card to me always represents like confusion. Not always, but especially in this reading, there was too much going on and you weren't getting the answers. You wanted a lot from this relationship, but there was nothing tangible. It's like you couldn't reach out and make it happen with this person. I think that put you in a state of, anxiety or just discontent. So why is the Four of Swords here as your energy in the past between you? So there was some healing or maybe just some silence between you two. So we have the Death card. This could be Scorpio you're dealing with, but if not, as clarifying the Four of Swords, healing definitely, because there was an ending. I think, even before you walked away, I think you felt that this is going nowhere. With the Death card here, it always symbolizes transformation. So I think you were waiting. Something needs to be shed. That's what I'm seeing here, that something needed to be shed in the past to move on. So you couldn't get anywhere with this person because there was like resisting to change. Either this person was resisting, but something went kind of cold or dead, silent. So there had to be this shedding of the past in order to move forward. There are some darker elements to these cards with the Death and the Moon. So there's something that needs to be brought to the surface and healed, whether it's this person or you or both of you. I feel like, as individuals, you're both coming with your own insecurities. And as much as the King of Wands is very self-assured and very happy with himself as the King of Wands, I think there's also a layer of insecurity as well. And because nobody likes that much attention unless they need it, they're feeding off of it. So I think there had to be a lot of healing that goes on with this person as well. And Wheel of Fortune is here clarifying the King of Wands. So in your past, this person could have been dealing with a lot of karmic lessons in his or her past, needed to kind of like get that wheel turning. There was, like I keep saying, like there was like this, it was kind of stifled. It wasn't going anywhere. So I think this person had to go through the experiences, the hardship, whatever it was, in order to make happen. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it also tells me that, like I always see like this person being thrown off of it. It's kind of like this person couldn't make up their mind. And I think you felt that with the Seven of Cups here, that there's too many choices, too many things that needed to be closed out that weren't. This relationship wasn't right. So, and I think you felt that and you moved on. Okay, so what do we have for your present? Right now you're walking away. Let's see, why is Virgo walking away presently? Searching for something better. Why is Virgo walking away? To find balance, to find peace within yourself. I think this was too much. This was too much up here for you. And I think you're listening to yourself and you're rebalancing and you're kind of going along your own way. I think you're finding your peace presently. That's where you are right now, which is really beautiful, actually. You're turning your back to find your own peace, something a lot more satisfying. The energy between you two right now, presently, we have the Five of Wands, so there's some conflict. Oop, we got a bunch of cards here. So we have the Four of Cups, and we also have the Queen of Cups here. So there's a lot of water in this reading, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Clarifying this, yeah, so it looks like this person might want to come back and nurture you, give you their cup of love. And I think that's why there's so much conflict here, is because you're walking away and they're walking back to you saying like, hold on, wait a minute, I'm ready to nourish this relationship, I'm ready to take care of it, I want that. So that's why there's so much conflict here, because you're finding your peace, you're moving on, and this person all of a sudden is saying, wait, don't leave me. So I think it's creating a lot of conflict for you. Okay, so let's see what we have here for your other person. For your person, not your other person. So why is he or she coming up as the Page of Swords? So see this person kind of looking back, seeing what they lost, wanting to maybe communicate something. Yeah, because this person misses you. I think you both attracted each other into your lives, but maybe it wasn't good timing up here. I mean, the death signifies a time where like you go through stuff and then it ends and then you shed that and you have a new beginning. But I think something needed to be healed. The wheel needed to turn and end something before you can move on. But you left. This person wants to come back. They're here now to share and be balanced and show you that they love you. Are you going to be open to that? I don't know if you are. Let's see. With the Queen of Swords, this is still a card of having moved on. But, you know, I really like this last line for you. It tells me that there's a lot of hope here. So let's see where you are at in your future, Miss and Mr. Virgo, for your future. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Tell us why the Queen of Swords is here for Virgo. Clarified by the Queen of Swords again. So I think you just spoke your truth. You really whipped out that sword and you said it like it was, or like it needs to be. If you didn't say it in the past, you're going to say it in the future. And you're going to say, you know what, man or woman, if you really want me, you gotta step it up. I think you're getting serious now in your future. Because this person's going to be communicating to you, but they do not expect the kind of communication that you are going to be giving this person. It could be a tongue lashing, like, don't you dare ever treat me like that again. That's not what I'm about. Like, I don't know, but only you know, Virgo. But for the Queen of Swords to clarify the Queen of Swords, you know, you've done some serious realigning with your own soul and who you are and what you need. You're no longer thinking about what this other person needs. You're all about yourself in a good way, not in a selfish way. You're just kind of like, oh, I get what I need now. You don't like being in this energy over here. This is very wishy-washy. You know, what is this person doing? Where are they going? It's confusing. It's deceitful. It's deceptive, whatever, you know, but here you're laying down the line and you're telling it like it is. And this person now is vulnerable to you, right? He or she is in the nude and they want to make things better. So let's see what this Hierophant is all about here. Is this about new progress, commitment, lessons having been learned? And we have the Nine of Swords. So there was some kind of trauma here, anxiety there. So the energy between you is telling me that it's possible to have a commitment, because I think everything is on the line. I think this person realizes that it really bothered him or her not to have you around. And there is this possibility, it's keeping this person awake, possibly that they can't be with you. So the Hierophant to the Nine of Swords is, you know, are we going to do this or are we not going to do this? Let's get another card for that. I'm just curious, because this, it all hinges on how this person receives you or how you receive them. Let's get another card for that. I'm just curious. The Hierophant again. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is serious. Could be dealing with a Taurus, but this is like just serious energy we're messing with here. So if this does not resonate with you, I'm sorry, but this is talking to somebody that this has got to happen. but it's going to restructure. It's going to revamp this entire relationship. It's not going to be what it was in the past. Like this was almost like child's play, very manipulative, and we're washing that out, and this person might be coming back to you with some true nourishment and acknowledgement of who you are and what you need. Okay, so let's look at this person now. Is the Star card. Why is the Star card here for this person? Could be new hope, cleansing, possibilities, starting over. Okay, let's see what we got. One more shuffle. Not feeling it. Okay. The Emperor. So we saw this card. I think did we see this card before? I think we did, underneath the deck. Yeah. So by the way, the Tower card is here with the Fool card. So something did come down, which allows the Star card to emerge, and the Fool behind it says there is going to be a new beginning and a new restructuring once this Tower comes down, which it looks like it already did with you leaving. So then we have the Emperor here. So this person might really be stepping it up now, acting like, quote unquote, like a man. It could be a woman. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, somebody who's responsible, someone who's can take leadership now. You know, if you had to choose to be with the King of Wands or the Emperor, you know, sometimes maybe we would choose the Emperor because he has experience. He is the father of the deck. He, although he can sometimes be a little too controlling, there is this just energy. It's a different energy. This is kind of the player, charismatic, but this one doesn't play around. So I think it's almost like the King of Wands matured. Okay, so I really see that there is a possibility here for just a new relationship, not just like this old way of playing. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a card for my Wicked deck. This is just going to be like the energy, something to help you out for the rest of your relationship, the advice, the energy. What can I tell you about, what can you tell us about this relationship? Where is this going? What advice? What do we need to know for Virgo dealing with this relationship? One more shuffle. Here we go. Release. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time to release that old energy from the past. And I think that's what you're doing. I think that's why we are right here with these double Queen of Swords. It's releasing yourself from the past in order to manifest something better in your future. Let's read what the book says. So the crone sees that you are being called to wisdom, to the wisdom place. That's all about the Queen of Swords, by the way. She's very wise. So the crone sees that you are being called to the wisdom place, to go within and release any attachments to the outside world so that you can gather understanding of your current experiences and make sense of your life. And I think that's what you're undergoing right now. You're releasing yourself and you're moving on to make, so you can gather understanding of your current experiences. A maturity is called for that gives no place to familiar emotional patterns or thought processes, but rather uses each opportunity to see beyond the illusions of small self and to step into a far greater reality. The crone coming into your life now, I'm just going to hold this up so you can see it. The crone coming into your life now shows that you have just experienced or will shortly experience a change or release that requires some deep responses. You are being advised to let go and let life shape itself. Okay, so there you have it. I think that's actually some good advice. You are letting go. You're walking away. You're finding that balance within yourself and you're seeking that wisdom in order to create new alignment and new progress with this person or relationship. You both are coming out different people here. Okay, so Virgo, that was a beautiful reading. I wish you the best of luck. Please give me the like, hit that like button right now. Do it right now. And then subscribe if you really enjoyed this reading. Please do. I'm trying to get to at least 100 subscribers and onward. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.